Hello everyone and happy gaming. This is Dark Sage Walker and oh my fucking god. Can we go for... I used to think, hey, if we could go for a few days without some greedy game publisher bullshit getting in the way of my favorite hobby, or one of my favorite hobbies, then wow, that would just be amazing. It didn't used to be this way. It used to be when someone announced that a game was coming out, you could just look forward to the game. Nowadays, we have to look at every game that's coming out with some sort of apprehension, like, oh boy, how are they going to monetize this one? Or how are they going to throttle the experience to drive you towards the store? Or, oh, it's a Ubisoft game, guess I better ignore it. It just seems like now we can't go for a few hours without there being a problem with a greedy game publisher. So stop me if you heard this one before. Activision Blizzard is shit. Now, let's explain why. Okay, we know why. We all know why. And if you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title of the video, you know why. Call of Duty Mobile just fucked up. And if you ask me, they were pretty much caught red-handed with their hand in the cookie jar. So, what happened? Alright, so Call of Duty Mobile, just to give you a quick history lesson, is big right now. Like 100 million downloads and installs big. And I'm honestly surprised, but I mean, that's the power of Call of Duty, I guess. I've never been into Call of Duty. I don't care about modern military shooters. I'm not big into competitive first-person shooters. It's just not my thing. For the people who do like it, hey, good for you. Hopefully you got what you wanted out of it. But no one got what they wanted out of the Halloween Lucky Draw event. So I want to say shout-outs to the people that I heard about this from The Quartering, Angry Joe, and to... what's his name? Pick Rickle, for actually putting together a YouTube video displaying this. But he basically went... Birds, come on, I'm trying to talk about the news here. I'm trying to talk about the news! It's important! Okay, so I just got home from work and started seeing all this stuff about Call of Duty Mobile. I'm going... I just saw this happen earlier today with Fallout 76. Please don't be more horrible things about gaming. Sure enough, oh, Call of Duty Mobile scamming people. Oh my god! I can't say I'm surprised. I can't say I'm surprised at all. So, what Pick Rickle did was he looked at the drop rates, or he basically watched 5 different YouTubers go through and open up a series of their Halloween Lucky Draw special rolls, and of the 5 of them, first of all, 2 of them quit before they got to the 10th items in the loot box little parade here. So, during the event, there are 10 special items, and you're going to get each item for your 10 different rolls. So, at least that part is making sense. Here's the part that didn't make sense. The first 8 rolls that each of these YouTubers, rolled the dice on, got them something along the lines of, this weapon here, an experience point booster there, a special bag, whatever. Hi, how are you? Now, one of them stopped after 4 rolls. One of them stopped after 8 rolls. The reason being is because each of these rolls is getting progressively more and more expensive, costing more and more COD points, to the point where the last 2 rolls, and I absolutely am not lying about this, the last 2 rolls of this event cost $65 and $100, respectively. They want you to basically spend upwards of $200 on their Lucky Draw event. And the reason why I want to point this out is because there are 2 items in the Lucky Draw event that everyone seems to want. the Outrider skeleton skin, and the special AK-47, which or just AK, I guess. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a special skin, but regardless. The 3 YouTubers that stuck with it up until roll number 9 and roll number 10, which either they're rolling in money or they found a way to get a whole bunch of COD points somehow. Guess what? Roll number 9, all 3 times, Outrider Skeleton. Roll number 10, all 3 times, the Halloween-themed AK. Which, to me, is blatantly showing that this isn't necessarily a lucky draw event. All the other items, you know, the ATV, the shotgun, the whatever, those are all randomized, sure, but you want these last 2 items? Bitch, you better open up that wallet. You better give us that money. Better give us what we think we earned. Guys, you didn't earn anything. You've earned nothing, least of all anyone's respect, with this stupid scam. And yes, I'm calling it a scam. I'm calling it like I see it. I see that even though you say it's a lucky draw event, that the only people who are getting these coveted skins and items are the ones who make it to item roll number 9 and 10, effectively making it so that, you know, every roll up until then is just meaningless chaff. Yeah, I'm calling it a fucking scam. That's what it is. It's a fucking scam. Activision Blizzard, they're fucking scamming you. And again, I'm not surprised. This is Activision. Which, by the way, in the 4-way race between Activision, Ubisoft, Bethesda, and EA, at this moment in time, Activision has once again pulled into the lead of the shit race. Completely overshadowing anything else. And yeah, Bethesda's little bone mows are new. They have every bit of ridicule coming that they can get their hands on or that we can throw at them. But with Activision, this is a long line of issues that Activision have been throwing at us, wanting us to constantly pay more and more for more monetization, more microtransactions, more loot boxes. If you ask me, they're kind of second only to EA in that, but don't get me wrong, none of these 4 companies deserve any kind of praise or credit. Anytime they say, oh, we're not going to do this, expect them to do something else. Hey guys, look, there's no microtransactions. Okay, so what's going to be there in its place? We're not telling! Bobby Kotick in a nutshell right there, but this is absolutely egregious. This is absolutely ridiculous. And to the people who are playing Call of Duty Mobile, who are saying this game is great, I'm enjoying it, I really hope that the gameplay is good enough to justify the psychological scamming and torture that Activision is putting you through to be able to play that game. I don't think it would be worth it for me. I'm not going to have myself be slapped around and berated by essentially a paywall in order to enjoy something like that. And I'm sure you can play the game without paying, but if you think for a moment that anyone's going to say, oh, I lost my train of thought there for a moment. Hold on, let me get it back. There we go. If you think for a moment that they're okay with you essentially playing the game without paying, first of all, I'm pretty sure that if you want new weapons and whatnot, you still have to pay for them. But secondly, there's still the psychological manipulation. There's, you know, FOMO, the fear of missing out. You see one of your friends has a really cool skin, a really cool weapon. Yeah, you're going to want that cool skin, a cool weapon. But there's no way to earn it. There's no way to, you know, earn it through gameplay like, you know, what you used to be able to do in video games. You want that really cool skin? You want that amazing weapon? Baker at that wallet, boy. Give me them digits. You want to look interesting on the battlefield? You want to show off that cool cosmetic? Well, there's no way to earn it, so no one knows if you went through anything. Instead, it all goes through your fucking bank account. This is sickening on so many levels, and to top it all off, the Halloween Lucky Draw event. My God, I wish I could just walk into Activision Blizzard's headquarters and be like, guys, fucking stop. Just fucking stop. There's no world in which this is sustainable. This bubble will burst. All of this monetization that you're putting in games, this bubble is going to burst. And then where are we going to be? Right back in the goddamn video game collapse. You know, the one that happened because the market was being overrun by products that either weren't very good, weren't very optimized. And this time around, it's going to happen because you're asking people for way too much money, for way too much garbage. There's no game. It's just more money. I mean, Ubisoft basically proved this when they released Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Is there a game there? Superficially there's a game there, but open up that wallet. We got time savers to show you. They want you to pay to not play the game. They want you to give them more and more money for less, to do nothing, to absolutely just sit there and pretend like you've got something when all you have is less money and no fun. Now, where does that get us? Where does that get us? And this isn't... I didn't mean for this to turn into just an overall rant on the state of modern AAA games, but I mean, this is it, man. This is it. Between Activision, Blizzard, and Tencent, this is it. This is what they want us to do. They want us to pay through the motherfucking nose in order to get things that we used to be able to get just by playing the game, just by being good. And this Halloween Lucky Draw event is definitely the icing on the bullshit cake. And I don't know about you, but I'm so tired of it. I'm so sick and tired of the scams, of the monetization, of the bullshit. It's disheartening. It really is. And I really hope that, you know, people who just play games casually, who kind of look in on these sorts of things from the outside, I hope they don't think that this is all video games are, because we've seen actual art come out of video games. But this? Nuh-uh, not this. This isn't art. This is crap. Don't buy into the crap. Halloween Lucky Draw event. Go fuck yourself. Activision, Blizzard, you and your scams and your absolute love of Tencent. Go fuck yourselves. This is just sad. This is just pathetic. I can't believe you guys are doing this. I don't know if this is, you know, using very subjective, loose terms, better or worse than the Fallout 76 subscription idea, but they both deserve their place in the shit Hall of Fame. Let's be fair. Bethesda, Activision, you guys have earned it. Alright, that's enough for me. I'm going to go ahead and actually do something that's fun now. Not that I'm not having fun doing this, but I want to play a video game that doesn't make me feel like a piece of shit for not giving them my credit card details. So, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel to see more stuff coming out in the future. And I will return with more goodies. Until then, my name is Dark Sage Walker, and I'll be seeing you.